Hey 143 fam, I'm Antonia. Thank you for being here. As I mentioned at the start of the month, I'm going to be giving away 3 free readings this month. 2 readings will be given to YouTube subscribers. 1 reading will be given away via Instagram. If you would like to be considered for a free reading, leave me a comment below your video. Let me know that you have subscribed. On Instagram, you can follow me, UrbanSoulGuru. Leave me a comment, connect with me there. I will notify winners on May 31st. So make sure you keep an eye on my comment back to you at that time because they will not notify winners prior to May 31st. Okay, let's jump in to your mid-month love readings. Hi Aquarius, this reading is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising in Love, May 15th through the end of the month. Aquarius in love. May 15th through the end of the month. Oh, okay, your cards are like trying to fly all over the place while I'm channeling a really fun message for you, Aquarius. It's just super flirtatious. There's a super fun, flirtatious energy. If you've been in a relationship that got too serious, too intense, it was weighing you down, you're stepping out right now, single, really loving your freedom, and you're getting this really fun, flirtatious energy coming in. If you are in a relationship, in a committed relationship, you guys are stepping into this period of time. It's way less stressful. It's so much fun. I'm channeling this really cheesy message, but it's actually kind of cute, like, hey, hot stuff. I know that's random. I think that'll apply more to those of you in couple relationships, but it's like, I see somebody maybe working a little too hard, and this could be you. This definitely feels like this could be your energy, but you're just like, hey, hot stuff, why don't you put that down and pay attention to me for a little while? And your partner's loving it. If someone's saying that to you and they're showing up with that sort of like cheesy but really fun kind of sensual energy, you're eating that up the next couple of weeks. I see this extending into June. I see something really fun happening in love, single or couple, okay? All right, last shuffle. We're going to pull some cards, get a little clarity on all this fun, flirtatious energy. Hey, hot stuff, while you're traveling. Like, feel free to roll your eyes at that because I'm kind of internally rolling my eyes at that message. But if you're traveling, you're having fun. I see flight. I see flight across water or flight or travel to water, okay? There's definitely a connection to water here. Expect to meet somebody. Expect to meet somebody new if you're single and you're traveling. It's going to happen. It's going to happen and you're going to have fun. I don't see, if you're single, especially if you're newly single, I don't see you trying to jump into commitments that are super serious. I don't even see you really wanting to commit super serious this month unless something has been ongoing for a while. That's going to be a little bit of a different story. If you're single, you love it. You have your freedom right now. You stepped away from people who are too serious, people who are draining your energy. That's just not where your mind's at anymore, and you're not allowing that in, okay? So you step beyond that, and there's freedom. For some of you, that's the catalyst to travel. For others of you, it's work-related, but it's beautiful. If you have the opportunity to travel the rest of May, make sure you go for it. What I'm also channeling with this is you may have the opportunity to travel. It'll come up in May. Someone will ask you in May, but you'll be traveling a little bit later on in the year. Yes. Commit to that. It's beautiful. Even if it feels like, okay, we're kind of new, this relationship is a little new, do I really want to commit to something in September? Honestly, this is so beautiful. The opportunity to go away with this person will blow your mind, but like so much fun. It's just not too serious. This energy the next 2 weeks for you just doesn't feel too serious. I think if anyone comes through and is feeling a little too serious, it's going to be a turn off for you, honestly. Okay. Hey, hot stuff. Who's coming back into your life? They want your attention. Okay, so work kind of separated us a little bit, and we didn't have the time to spend, and we got distracted, but I want your attention now, Aquarius. You're either saying that to somebody or someone's saying that to you. I really feel like someone's trying to get your attention. They want to come back. This doesn't even necessarily feel like really hardcore breakups. This feels like somebody who you were just too busy for. Someone got a little too busy. They weren't making time for you. They're not loving that they made that decision. So do expect somebody to come back. You may be a little hesitant to travel with this person because, okay, I just let you back into my life. Do I really want to commit to something a few months from now? Honestly, this feels super positive. But it has to be fun. If you reconcile with somebody and it's not fun, you're going to step right back out. You're just not doing it. It just can't be too serious. Even commitments, even serious commitments still have to feel fun, or I feel Aquarius is going to feel smothered, okay? Anything too serious right now, it's going to be too draining because you have so much on your plate. Your energy is going to a million people, to a million places with work, okay? It's really important that love stays really positive. Now, I will say for some of you, there's a little bit of deception, this person trying to come back. So if you know, if somebody was unfaithful, and this message definitely applies to you, if someone was unfaithful, especially if they were traveling and they were unfaithful, I wouldn't be super quick to let them back in. There are definitely some red flags around that person. For others of you, you're just meeting more than one person, and I just see somebody, they have a mask on for sure. It's not even like there are these heavy deceptions. You're intimidating somebody a little bit. But you know what, Aquarius? I get it. So your success is a little intimidating. Your beauty, your personality, it's intimidating people, even though you don't get that. You're going to hear that, and you're going to be like, how? I love everybody. I welcome everybody in. But you know what? When you come from that place of personal power that Aquarius collectively has stepped into, and you've been in it, okay? You've been in this divine flow now for months. It's intimidating to people. Honestly, what I'm getting here too is jealousy. There's some people around you who just can't handle your success. Weed those people out. And you know what? If that person from the past fell into the category of they were too intimidated, they were a little jealous of your success, no, this isn't what you need, okay? Someone definitely wants to come back, but for the majority of you, where the deception and the jealousy, the intimidation, okay? If you're not feeling that from a partner, that message isn't for you. Just be careful, honestly, of people around you in general, especially for those of you who are in committed relationships. There are some friends around you, maybe even some family. They're looking at you online, they're telling you that they're happy for you, and quite honestly, they're having a really hard time watching you be so happy. They may be a little jealous of your freedom if you're single. They may be a little jealous of this great love that you've called into your life. But I'm definitely sensing this feels more like jealousy than anything else. But for a few of you, like a small percentage of Aquarius, this is going to speak to a little bit of a heavier deception. Just keep your eyes open. Your intuition is intact. You can trust it. If someone's smiling at you, for you, but you're just not feeling it, like that feels like a different energy, trust that energy and keep it moving. But for the most part, again, it's got to be lighthearted. People in your circle, people close to you, they have to really appreciate and support where you're at. And this absolutely applies to your love life. You need a partner who can meet you, who can really meet you at this level of success. It doesn't mean that they have to be achieving what you're achieving right now. Quite honestly, they may not be able to, or they may have had their own successes in a different kind of a realm. It does feel like you're busier than somebody right now, and that's all good. But they do have to support you, or their energy is going to pull you down. It's going to distract you from a lot of successes. But you know it. We're not staying focused on that. Let's talk about this. We have honeymoon, this travel. Clarify by keeping an open mind. When you travel, you're going to meet people that you wouldn't necessarily talk to or normally call into your life. It's a blessing. If you're single, you have to stay open to this. For others of you, that person is trying to come back who really is very positive for you, okay? Especially if the separation wasn't caused by major deceptions, okay? People got busy. Maybe you didn't really have serious commitments at play. And so, some separation, people kind of drifted off, got distracted. Keep an open mind to somebody coming back. Honestly, it feels like a really positive reconciliation for the majority of you, if that's what you want. If it's not what you want, be prepared for someone to try to come back anyway. And you may be more open-minded to that than you realize, okay? But just because someone wants to come back doesn't mean that it's of the highest good, and it doesn't mean that you have to let them, okay? But that's a message coming through. Reconciliation, sitting at the center of your reading, is being clarified by retreat. It's another travel card for some of you to heal, for some of you to truly reconcile. You're going to tap into this. You just need some time away Don't let anyone or anything distract you. Some serious time away. You're going to travel. It's going to heal something. It's going to be very, very, very positive. And that's the main message I'm getting with reconciliation. For some of you, you may not be open-minded to it, but it actually is of the highest good, okay? If you're not ready to travel and you're not ready for commitments, at least entertain a conversation if you still have some love there for that person, because it definitely feels like someone's got a lot of love for you right now. And it does feel like somebody regrets not making the time for you. That could be you, because you've been so busy. Again, it doesn't feel malicious. It doesn't feel like somebody abandoned you. It just feels like somebody got busy. Someone was traveling too much, okay? Now they're coming back. Now they're saying, look, I'm back. I'm making time with you. Please go away with me. Please spend the weekend with me. Let's travel. Let's do this together. It feels so good for you, okay? But trust your instinct. Again, for a small majority of you, a small percentage of you, it's none of the highest good. But the majority message is that it is. Look at this. This is what you're moving. You're moving from those deceptive, jealous energies to someone super safe, someone super beautiful, okay? For some of you, you're going to see this transition happen. Someone was jealous of your success, and so they created some distance. But you know what? They come back around, and they're ready, and they're standing in their personal power. They can really support you now. And that may be the change that you see if you are open-minded, at least to that conversation. And that may be enough for you. You're like, okay, that was a deal breaker in the past, but your self-esteem's on point now. You seem super, super supportive. It really bothered you that you lost me. Okay. It's going to feel safe though. Okay. So make sure whoever's coming into your life feels super safe, especially while you're traveling. You have to feel safe. Anyone making you feel like you're walking on eggshells, they're not it. They're just not it. So for some of you, this is going to be a brand new love. Someone old will try to come back, but it's the brand new love that's going to be safe. For others, if you really think for so many of you, if there was separation, someone comes back and they just sort of get it now. They can support, they can love, they can give the attention in a way that maybe they couldn't have prior to some sort of separation. Again, that separation may not have been a breakup. It may just have been somebody else traveling or you traveling. But you come back together, it feels really good. Let's get a crowning card here. Ooh, heart-to-heart conversations. There's a lot of depth. There's depth, but you know what? Make sure you keep these conversations fun. It's flirty. Hey, hot stuff. What you doing this weekend? You want to get together? It's just fun. That's it. It's all sorts of air energy. You may be attracting somebody else to you who is also an air sign. That feels so positive for you right now. Somebody who is also very focused on their career and this high-level momentum that Aquarius is experiencing at this time, but who can also make time for fun. Whoever you're with right now, their self-esteem has to be intact. And if you notice that it's not, you're going to step away from this person if you haven't already. It really will be a turnoff for you, Aquarius. Okay, but let's focus on this flirty fun. If you are in a committed relationship, these are a great couple of weeks ahead for you. Really, really, really great. You're going to travel. You know, and we're stepping into Gemini season at the end of the month. Gemini's travel. It's going to be that Gemini air energy. It's going to pull you away from home. It's going to pull you out of your little cave of work, okay? You're going to want to make time to be with somebody, and especially if you've been together for quite some time. I really just think someone's missing you. This reconciliation, for those of you who are in committed relationships, there's definitely been no breakup. They want you to come back. They want to come back home from work, and they need you. They need time away. No phones, no computers, no work, okay? Don't be doing work on your little weekend away with this person. Someone needs your energy, or you need theirs, their attention, okay? Not energy as in personal power energy, but they need your time. They need your focus. They need the reconnection there. Super positive. Okay, bottom of the deck here. We have romantic feelings. Love it, okay? Trust in this process. Also, this person will be very trustworthy. Any of those deceptive energies, you start feeling it, that's not the one. But I really think that person's already gone if that's the case. Okay, we have romantic feelings. This person's super safe to be around, but look at this. This could be Gemini. I always get Gemini with this card. Gemini always comes through with the playful card, but you know what? So does Aquarius. It's that fun air sign. It's social, but it's very flirty, okay? So that's the main message here. Who are you having the most fun with? Who are you flirting with? Who are you traveling with? Who do you really want to be with? Who do you really want to be with? Who do you have the most fun with when you're in their company and you don't have to be spending money? You don't have to be doing anything too extravagant. Who are you laughing endlessly with when you're sitting on the couch? That's who has your attention over the next couple of weeks. And if you are in a relationship and you don't have commitment yet, but that's the dynamic, expect that to accelerate over the next couple of weeks. If you are newly single, you're probably not going to commit to somebody before the end of May. Do expect that you're probably going to have offers, maybe from more than one person. It definitely feels like someone from the past is trying to get you back into a relationship or at least get a second chance going here. But I do see that if you have been dating somebody for quite some time, you may consider commitment as long as you're having fun, and it's still got to feel lighthearted. There's got to be support, high level self-esteem from your partner. They really, really, really got to be on board with what you're doing. I see somebody else who is also this overachiever who has a lot of great stuff going on in their career. They're going to be a good fit for you now because this jealousy is not going to creep up for them. When you travel, they're going to be busy, okay? This is not someone who needs your personal power energy. This is somebody who's grounded in their own success, somebody who has their own friends outside of a relationship with you. So when you're gone, they're not just like devastated 24/7. It's someone who can handle what you're doing. But above all, it's somebody safe. So that safe, beautiful energy, whether that's somebody new or that's somebody coming back, that has to be there, plus the fun. And you're going to have a really great couple of weeks ahead. But I will say this, last message here for you, Aquarius, is this. Okay, so you tap into the safe, fun energy throughout the rest of May. I feel like something happens in June. It feels very positive. There does feel like there's higher level commitment as you get into June, okay? So this fun, beautiful experience that you're having, it may catch you by surprise. It may catch your partner by surprise. If you're single, do expect that by the end of May, someone will want to commit to you, but you may not hear about that until June. It feels like something comes to a head in June. But it's this process of having fun and connecting in these awesome romantic, flirty conversations. It's getting you there, okay? So be in the flow of this. Don't try too hard with anybody. This really feels like a fun couple of weeks. I'm really excited for you, Aquarius. Thank you for being here. I will be back June 1st for your full month of June reading. But I hope you find these mid-month love readings helpful. If you would like a personal reading, a private reading to get a little more clarity on your individual situations, reach out to me. I still have availability. Also, as I mentioned at the beginning of the month, I get a lot of requests for private readings, but I actually specialize in energy work. I'm a shaman. I am a Reiki master teacher. I've worked with people all over the world. I've trained people in many different countries. So that is actually what I specialize in. If you're feeling like you need a little healing, especially in the realm of love, because for some of you, there have been some pretty heavy breakups and things that you've been dealing with. Should you go back to this person? How can you get that energy moving, with a little bit more love and light, because you know that this person's supposed to be in your life? Reach out to me. I can help you. But in the meantime, I'm sending you so much love, light, and gratitude, Aquarius. I'll see you back here soon. Ciao.